Good morning, guys. Today we're doing something different. Today we're gonna be doing the 24-hour reading challenge. Honestly, I was a lot more excited about the idea of this and actually being here on the day, but here we are and we're going to start off strong. So I'm sure you guys know the rules. Basically, for 24 hours straight, you can't do anything but read, which means right now it's about 10:30ish in the morning. That means I have to keep reading until 10:30 tomorrow morning, meaning I don't sleep tonight. Will I actually not sleep tonight? I'm not sure, because I kind of value my health and my immune system and my brain. And my cap around 2:30, that's my estimate of when I'll fall asleep. But we shall see. I'm going to be keeping a timer throughout all this to kind of keep track of how much I'm reading, how much time I have left, and all the things. And the reason I'm keeping a timer is because if for any reason I stop reading, like for example to eat or to shower, I don't have like any form of audiobooks, mainly because that's not really my thing. I kind of like reading better. For any reason, I need to stop the timer so that the 24 hours will still be intact and perfect and I'll read for that amount of time. So yeah, let's get into what books I'll be reading during these next 24 hours. So I have stacked these books in somewhat of chronological order of how I want to read them. I'll just show you a side view. As you all know, this is the infamous book that I literally have not finished reading, and it's been like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 months. The Last Supper on the Moon. My goal, I'm going to read this book until I finish it. I'm just gonna sit on the couch and I'm gonna read this book because it's absurd at this point. Book number 2, People We Meet on Vacation by Emily Henry. I have already started reading this, yes, because I just couldn't wait. I genuinely believe that if I get into it, I could probably finish it today. Book lovers, I was flying through that book because it was so good. Let's see if this one also lives up to the hype. All right, so my estimate, my educated guess is that I will probably definitely finish those 2 books during these 24 hours. Not sure how much time I'll have left, but these are the last 2 books that I possibly could get in during these 24 hours. A Court of Thorns and Roses. Oh my god, I've heard so much about this book and my friend was gracious enough to lend it to me. So I'm gonna see how far I can get to this. If it's as great as everyone says it is, and I love fantasy the way that I do, I'm probably gonna fly through this as well because it's honestly not that big. And the last book is literally like 50 pages. Yeah, this is the book. It's by Tim Keller, The Freedom of Self-Forgetfulness. This is if I get the majority of these books done. I just want to get this book over with to reach the 15 book goal that I set for myself before the end of the year, because I have a ton of books left to read. So these 4 are the books that I have on my 24-hour challenge TBR. Let's see if I actually get to them. Without further ado, let's get to reading. Hey guys, it's been an hour and some change, and I don't even know how much I read. I know that I read 2 chapters of this book. I made it to chapter 17. I read 33 pages in an hour. So right now it's 12:09. I'm making pretty good progress. I want a break, which is so sad because it's only been an hour. It's not gonna be a long break. It's gonna be like a 2-second break. Or I could stop reading this book for a little bit and then start reading this one, because that's what I do when I need a break from certain books. I'm leaning towards doing this because then I won't stop reading. I'm gonna keep pushing through. I'm not tired. I'm not bored. It's going great. It's going great. As part of this 24-hour reading challenge, that means I even have to read while I eat. Honestly, it wasn't as difficult as I thought it was. I just made sure I didn't want to stain my book. Also, something about me is that I really can't sit still for longer than 30 minutes. So shortly, you're going to see me pacing back and forth just to get some blood flow in my legs. Okay guys, it's 1:34, so it's been 3 hours since I started this 24-hour reading challenge, and this book is so cute. Like, it's not like Book Lovers in the sense that Book Lovers was definitely like a slower journey to what I will not spoil, but I made it that far, and this one's a little bit quicker, which I kind of wish it was more slow burn, but it's cute. I definitely am enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep reading. So far I'm doing really good. I haven't stopped reading that much. Okay, so it's 3:18 right now. There has been a few changes. One, I put my hair into a higher bun. Two, I think I'm making good pace in this book. I'm on page 135. I'm on chapter 14. I don't like it as much as Book Lovers, but I like the book because, like, you know, I can kind of see myself in one of the characters. I don't like spoiling books, so I'm not going to tell you anything about it because I personally like to go into books knowing absolutely nothing. I think it makes it a lot more fun. If I don't like it, then I don't like it. But mainly when I go into books without knowing anything, I have no preconceived notions and I end up liking them more. But what I was actually going to say is that I'm debating going for a run because it's 65, 66, which is like not as cold as it could be. There's also a thick layer of humidity, which kind of makes it warmer, and there's no breeze. So I'm considering going for a run, but if I do, it's probably going to be 3:30, 3:45. I don't know. But just want to let you guys know the timer is still ticking because I'm in the same spot I've been all day. So maybe after I go for a run, I'm gonna read while working out a little bit more because I want to get fit. I want to get fit no matter what. I want to be healthy. So I still haven't finished The Last Supper on the Moon. I don't know what it is about this book. Maybe it's just so heavy on information and like just so thick that after like 3 chapters I literally feel like I have to stop for my insanity. But don't get me wrong, I would completely recommend this book. It's just like a lot and I just can't read through the whole thing. Whereas fiction, it's not real, so I can just read it mindlessly and not really have to retain anything to memory because it's cute, it's easy, it's lighthearted. So yeah, that's where I'm at. I ran like 2.13 miles. If you can't tell by my red face and I'm out of breath, that was fun. It took like 20 minutes. So now I'm just going to lay on the floor and keep reading. I need to put the timer back on until I either work out some more or take a shower. Guys, I'm taking a break from reading. I'm almost done, which is so fun. And I'm taking a break from reading because the third book of Dormia that I have been waiting for and I ordered 2 days ago finally came. So I'm gonna open it. I'm so excited. Okay, well, this is awesome. Like, it's brand new, but it's so short, which is like good for this 24-hour reading challenge. But I don't know, the other 2 books were well over 400 pages and this is 338, so just 100 pages less, give or take. It's fine, it's totally fine. I'm gonna be reading this thing. I'm so excited. This is so exciting. So as soon as I finish this, y'all know what I'm doing. Finished People We Meet on Vacation. Alright guys, it's 10:30, specifically 10:34, and I have finished People We Meet on Vacation. The whole 360 61 pages. Okay, I don't really want to talk too much about this book because I still have an entire night left to read, which honestly sounds horrible to me right now. Not that I'm tired, but like this book reading challenge has completely thrown off my everyday routine that I'm just fully over it. And I haven't watched YouTube all day and that's all I want to do. But anyways, let's get into the review. What did I think about this book? I gave it 3 stars out of 5. Yes, it was cute. Yes, I thought it was well written. Yes, I liked the characters. But here's the downside. It's overly and unnecessarily inappropriate. I skipped so many pages throughout this book and it just felt completely unnecessary. Like she could have continued writing this book without any of those parts or scenes or mentions or even curse words. Like it was just too much, at least for me, because I'm not the type of person that prefers curse words or open door books. So I don't really think that maybe has a small contributing factor to the 3 stars, but I think that I rated this book fairly in terms that I judged it solely on how much I liked it and the writing of it. Those are the 2 things that I had to say that weren't necessarily the most positive about this book. I definitely loved Book Lovers a lot more than this one, but it's not a bad book. Would I recommend it? No, solely because it was just too inappropriate. If I didn't necessarily want to read through those things and it like was a continual trend throughout the book, I would not recommend it to anybody else just because I care about what people consume and I care about what I consume. Nonetheless, it was a nice book. The ending was really, really cool and sweet. I liked it. Now, like I said, it's late evening, at least for me, because I go to sleep at like 11:30, so you can already like see the dark circles around my eyes. I think right now I'm just gonna read the Bible and see how much more I can handle because this is my first go at this thing. I don't know, guys. Are you gonna be mad if I, go to sleep? We'll see. We'll see how it goes. If I start reading Shadow Tree, that'll be a miracle, but we'll see. Okay, I don't know if you can hear me because there's a fan. Here's the plan. I'm gonna keep reading for as long as I can without losing my sanity, and then I'm probably gonna go to sleep because look at my face. I don't know how people do this on the reg, and to think that I was even considering doing this regularly. Anyways, I'm gonna read or attempt to read one more chapter of this book. You know what? Let's count together how many chapters I have left because I read like 3 chapters of this book today. I have 7 more chapters left of this book. Honestly, I might just read it tomorrow. Plans have changed. I'm gonna read Shadow Tree for as long as I possibly can. This should be fun, guys. This is so fun. I'm gonna get back to reading now. Good morning, guys. It is the next day. So I fell asleep around midnight last night out of not even exhaustion, but just delirium. It was like all my eyes knew how to do was go back and forth reading a page, and I was just not comfortable with that sensation. So I went to sleep. Technically, if we're counting the exact amount of hours, that would have been 14 hours of reading straight because I started at 10:30. But because I wanted to try to do the thing where I stopped the timer whenever I just breathed for a second without reading, it turned out that it was only 11 hours. So we're just gonna pretend like I did it. This morning I read the Bible and I'm going to read for as long as I can, but realistically I have things to do and I don't want that to sound like I'm pooping on anyone's parade, but this challenge is just so hard and a little bit unrealistic just because I literally have to allot 24 hours to do nothing. And I don't remember the last time I ever had truly nothing to do. No work, work, no chores, no calls, no emails. So it's a little bit difficult, but hey, we tried it. We did it. I'm proud of myself because I finished an entire book. I started another book and I got through a decent chunk of the one that's taking me 57 years to finish. I'm gonna keep reading today. As for the general synopsis about how I felt about this challenge, honestly, it was so fun thinking about it. Like, the idea of it was fun. Actually following through was not necessarily difficult, just uncomfortable because I had to sit down. Well, I went for a run, you guys saw, but other than that, you basically have to sit down or like lay for an entire 24 hours and read. Yeah, like I was walking around while reading, but kind of makes reading go slower when you're doing a physical activity because you have to focus on not walking into anything. But I don't know, this challenge was cool. It would take a lot of convincing and a lot of good books to get me to do this again because that was honestly just a little bit rough. But I'm glad that I had this experience. I'm glad that I tried it out. That's about it. Thanks for tuning in. Comment below any other 24-hour or any random challenges that you guys want me to do. I like challenging myself. I like trying new things. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.